Hello and welcome back to Gizmos and Gadgets. We are going to move back into the automotive realm now. Do our second vehicle. This time it's not downhill, it's actually gas driven. Class 1 gas powered racer. Alright. This one's going to be a little more complicated. I don't remember if you can actually jump over these trampolines at all. I think you can't. Yeah, you get stuck on them. So, trying to figure out the maneuvering around them is a little bit tricky. Alright. Electrical energy. Light. Light. Mechanical. I mean, the sun's also nuclear, but we're just not going to talk about that, are we? Big science trying to keep our kids in the dark. Alright. Now the differential is also one that I can't remember the rules, the internal logic on. Whether it wants me to have a differential with a higher number or a lower number. Because again, real world doesn't apply here. So now in the second level, there are 2 rooms to go into. So I don't know if we're over into the next room yet or not, but we'll see. There are 2 whole walls in the exterior. I don't know, I'm not explaining that particularly well, but hopefully you'll see. So you see these doors? Those go into another area. Oh, we're in the other area right now. I forgot. So yeah, okay. So that would go back into where we started. There's a the tube to get us back to the building place, and both of them. Cobra or rainbow. Get rid of that cobra. Cheetah. Alright, what do we have in here? Anything? Hey, look at that. Brakes. Dandy. Wheels, ball bearings. I do wonder about kids who had, like, oh geez, that's not supposed to happen. Fun graphical glitch. Thinking about like the downhill racer and those sorts of things, I never did I never did scouts or anything like that, but I know people who did. I think the like soapbox racers and things were all not things that were done anymore by the time I was of the age to get into any of those things. I know some of my friends who were in scouts did like little like wood block racers. They were just like given a block of wood and be told to like, here, take this home and have your dad make a car out of it. And they'd just put them on a little track. But like back in the day, you know, especially boys, mostly boys, if we're honest, would be, you know, taught taught handyman skills. And part of that was through the Boy Scouts of America, doing stuff like making like downhill box racers and things like that. Let's see. 4 wheels with ball bearings, 4 wheels with metal bushings. I believe the ball bearings are the best ones available. How wide of wheels do you want? Somehow I don't think this game is smart enough to know about rolling resistance calculations, but you know. Let's see. Mechanical energy, I guess. I mean, really pushing the definition there, but like, where was my thought going on that? Anyway, like, I don't know. Like, I had plenty of like hands-on stuff that I did, learning to use tools and those sorts of things. A lot of them were more practical, as I was often what's the word? Voluntold to do repair jobs and things as a kid around the house. But I mean, I don't mean to sound resentful there, but does mean I sure know how to fix a light switch and a toilet and all kinds of things. But also, like, you know, not the most fun for a kid when they're in it. Piss paint. Wow, we are really not finding fuselages. But I do wonder about the kids who did more of the, like, meant for kids tools learning stuff, and especially stuff like, you know, building cars and things like that. I don't know. I know it was sort of a dying activity by the time I was of that age, but still makes you wonder, I guess. I don't know if any of that made any sense. It probably didn't. Where the hell are all the boxes? Guess they must be in the other room. So the question is, how do we get back over there? If you were in Scouts, or for any other reason happened to learn a bunch of, you know, woodworking or whatever as a kid, oh god damn it! Post your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear about that. The variety of experience. Wooden box shaped like a body shaped like a box. Yuck. The variety of experiences. Oh, look at that bastard of a drop. 55 horsepower engine, 4 tires that are 4 inches wide. There are a variety of experiences and skills that people learned as kids is fascinating to me. Raising kids in general is a particularly weird idea in my mind, if that makes any sense. Just like, especially in the 90s, where it seems like every parent, or, well, I should say every parent of a certain economic class, mostly yuppies, were, you know, buying piles of books, trying to figure out how to perfect in like a qualitative and quantitative sense the rearing of their child. And I'm generally of the feeling that very little of the contents of those books went to any sort of good use, or may have, and generally speaking, may have lacked any genuine value in the first place. There are probably a few exceptions, but like, boy, there are some weird fucking parents in the 90s doing all sorts of weird shit to their kids. Here's another one, like, oh, I guess that's not supposed to be that. Come on. Jesus. This fiddly little 1 pixel clicking. Now imagine doing that on a, well, it'd be a bigger screen, but anyway. That looks an awful lot like an electric mower to me. Is that what you're gonna say? I mean, that's just straight up wrong. That looks like an electric mower, otherwise it wouldn't have that cable. But also, like, in the 90s when this was made, I don't think electric mowers were really a thing. Everyone I ever knew either had a manual mower or a gas mower. Electrical mowers or electrical yard implements in general are fairly new. Even having cordless tools, like power tools, was not rare, but they were, you know, sort of an extra luxury. I mean, I grew up learning to drill holes with the... Oh, there is another one. Is this right? So it is an electrical one. I guess that must have been a thing. I just never knew anyone who had an electric mower. I mean, I grew up when I did some like summer carpentry classes at one point, and learned how to use a bunch of tools and stuff. And we all learned how to use like old school hand tools, and that's what most people had in their sheds, I feel like, or corded stuff. If you had woodworking tools, it was, you know, not uncommon for at least one of those to be a manual hand drill or something like that. And I feel like compared to now, where anybody can get, you know, a shitty wireless cordless electrical drill for $30. An electric drill was kind of a luxury. So what are we working with here? I genuinely don't know which one it's going to prefer. Do I need to look this up? I'm going to look it up because I'm genuinely curious what it thinks. No. It wants the one with the 2-to-1 ratio. I'm not sure how it thinks that works. I mean, that's also not really... I mean, it's not really talking about a differential either. It's talking about a transmission, but... how do I get over there? I don't know that I can I can't even get into this door. You can come out of it, but you can't go into it because you can't drop down here, you can't drop down there, and you can't come around the side here and jump over because this'll catch you and throw you up there. So it's a one-way door. I'm just gonna keep. Let's see. Oh no, I forgot. This gets weird. You have to make shapes that don't seem like they ought to work. Oh, is it like this? Is that what you want? Yeah, even though those gears do not mesh. There we go. All right. All right. Well, which ones? I'm guessing you probably think that the 4-inch tires are better, even though the 2-inch ones would be better. Yep, it wants the 5-inch tires. Fancy that. Guys, rolling resistance is a thing. I don't think this engine has enough torque to make us spin out on them. Alright, let's grab those 2 boxes. How do you even get to that one? That's just impossible to access. You can't get this box. Because there's no entrance on that side, and as we established, you can't get into it on this side either. Huh. Alright. Alright, time for that precision platforming. Alright. We'll open this box. Do we have all the parts after that? I actually don't know. Come on. Four to 1, 2 to 1. Well, it says we don't need any more parts, so what do we have? Ball bearings. What chassis do we have? Ah, that's gonna kill us. That said, I'm still gonna hit this. Because now I'm paranoid about the game crashing. And now that I know that this will put me right back where I was. See if we can find something that isn't a body shaped like a box. Alright, let's try this door. Since I can't see what's back there. Hey, lucky us. That's just the brakes, right? Alright, so up 2 floors. through the door with the little screen on it, there's another box. Or through the other one next to it. So we'll do that. Hopefully that's... Really likes this boot now. Really wants us to shoot this boot. Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Short slope. That may or may not be enough to make us lose. So I didn't actually even look at which engine we have. 45, 55. Let's see. I don't think we can see down from here. Oh, that was the double drop, isn't it? Nope, actually not. 4, 5, 2. So 4 on 5. Okay. Fingers crossed this should do it. Oops. Oh, this fiddly clicking. Come on. Thank you. No whammies, no whammies. Fucking bananas, dude. Come on. Man, where... Fucking flashlight in a cave. I want to be a fly on a wall on some of the meetings that were had about, like, the design of these puzzles. Some of them are brilliant, and some of them are just idiotic. Okay, so there's nothing behind this whole section. So what the hell are the rest of these boxes? And there's nothing in that whole section either. So the upper and lower right of this room are completely empty. Most of the rest of this side should also be empty. That's all trash. I am utterly confused. But you know what? We'll take this opportunity to go over into the other... Oh. Well, there's two. How do we get into those? I think we have to go into the next section, right? Alright, so we're gonna go up 2 floors, through that wall, over to the other section, and then down 1, and hope there's a way in. Fuck. So we need to go down 1. That was the double drop, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna skip over that hole. Gonna go across Down one. And this should be it. All right. Moment of truth. Long slope. Let's see if there's the fiberglass one. Nope. But you know what? It might just be enough. And at this point, sort of out of ideas for where else there may be boxes. Haha, I didn't even use all your parts. Loser? Oh, well, here's all the boxes. You bastard, you tried to trick me. I dropped the 45 was at the top, the 55 was at the bottom, then I picked up the 50 and it put it at the bottom. Tried to get me to throw out the wrong one. Sneaky. Okay. So we'll open this door and possibly the one right near the exit, and then that should be enough. This may be the only puzzle of this type that actually I think would be intuitive for a child of the target age. Because it's clearly just wedge is wedge. That said, there was some not unsubstantial amount of information I learned about simple machines through sheer attrition playing this game. Short slope, trash. Shaped like a rocket. Hell yeah. Rockets are cool as shit. It's the 90s and I'm a child. Let's do this. Bushings, ball bearings. 4 inches, 3 inches. $60 horsepower. Brakes. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Gotta be cool as shit before we go out there. Yeah, fuck you, Morty. Check out my sick racing car. Congratulations, you won the race and have reached the rank of engineer. You need a score of 120,000 to move up to the next rank. Keep up the good work. Alright. Well, that took a little longer. On the next episode, we'll go back to the Alternative Energy Center. See you guys then.